Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Titans versus Broncos review for round 2 of the NRL, which is the game we attended tonight. I'm here with the King, all Brisbane Broncos in the back. Look, obviously not the result that we wanted. We wanted the Broncos to win tonight. Obviously, I'm a Cowboy supporter, but I wanted Brisbane to win. Everyone knows I hate the Titans' guts, but boys, what did you make of the game? I thought it was a sloppy game.
Yeah, it was really sloppy. Broncos shot themselves in the foot pretty much the whole game.
Yeah.
Shocking. Croft is a passenger. Milford was the only one trying and with creativity.
Yeah, what do you reckon?
The Titans' attack, not even good, bro.
It was only good for about 8 minutes, and then that was pretty much all she wrote, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Josh?
Just dug ourselves a hole too big to get out of in the second half.
Any standout plays for you guys for the Broncos? I know they got beat, but
surely.
Pangai Jr., yeah.
I thought Nui played better in centres, and probably Ricky played well at the back end of the game.
Oh, yeah.
I put it this way: I don't think if Ricky and Pangai and Jesse Nui weren't playing, I think we would have conceded at least 40 points. So.
Yeah, it's a fair call. Anyone for the Titans impress you? Fafita was obviously best on ground, but anyone else?
Titans.
Corey Thompson.
That young fella on the bench.
Jamin Jolliffe.
Yeah, he's a freak. I rate him highly.
Hey, they took Fafita. Let's take that con off him.
What are your thoughts on Tino?
Yeah, he played well. Defended really well as well.
What else can you say? Right?
Well, I'll tell you now, I was watching the halves very closely tonight, and I'll tell you right now, not one half impressed me at all. I know Jamal Fogarty was a bit okay with his kicking game. Taylor was absolutely
He made
awful.
some very strange plays.
Ash Taylor makes me physically sick to the stomach. Milford couldn't really get any rhythm at all. Milford, and I thought Brody Croft. I thought he was really poor.
Tom Dearden in next week.
Tom Dearden's got to be in there next week for the Bronx.
No, they're in trouble because after they play the Dogs and they play the Storm, they could start the season 0-4.
The Broncos could be 1-8 by round 9. I don't know. It's hard to say. I guess with the NRL, expect the unexpected. But is there any with the Titans? Obviously, they scored three tries in the last 8 minutes of the first half. That was pretty much enough to get them home. But the Broncos, I thought they tried hard in the second half.
We won the second half, but again, we dug ourselves too big of a hole to get out of.
I think the Broncos' completion rate at halftime was like 40%. It was a lot of errors. I thought the Titans were okay without being brilliant. Obviously they had a good 10 minute period, but
we made them look good.
The Broncos' errors, the Titans just capitalised off their poor mistakes. But the Titans, they were good at periods, but in my opinion, they didn't play 80 minutes of football. Yeah. Late in the game when it was 28-4, the Broncos were still opening the Titans up, and I thought the Broncos, that they just couldn't execute on their points. If I had a world-class halfback or world-class 5'8", they might have made it a game. I think 28-16 is a pretty fair score in the end.
I actually thought that Titans were going to go on with it like 40 to something, but
yeah,
I think the Broncos, the halves, I've been saying it the whole off-season, someone needs to happen there because they're just, Milford, it looks all right. Croft is a passenger.
Yeah.
Turpin does fuck all.
Yeah.
Jermaine Asako at fullback. All he's good for is fucking
defense,
speed,
and under the high ball, he went all right. He hasn't got the ball making ability.
No, he doesn't.
To be that that fullback.
Carrigan played. Carrigan
was our worst on ground.
Oh yeah, he was shocking.
The criticism on Osaka, I think it's a bit harsh.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him for the game.
Just because we kept dropping the ball, we had no really any opportunities to score down that end. So
yeah,
when we did, we just kept dropping the freaking thing. So
the thing with the Broncos is they won a wooden spoon last year. They lost by 8 against Parramatta, which they probably should have lost by 2, and they lost tonight by 12. I mean, losing by 8 and 12 points the first 2 rounds, like coming off a wooden spoon, it ain't a bad effort, but they need to get a win soon, because if they lose to Canterbury, the draw they have after that, they could be 0-10. I hope not, but Kevin Walters has got some big things to do, and he's got some big decisions to make. Do you let go of Milford? Do you go after a big name half? I don't know, but guys, before we get out of here, give us your top 3 players on ground for the game. What do you reckon? Go with you first, Josh.
Fafita, Tino, and Pangai.
Yeah. Lufa?
Number 3, Pangai.
Yeah.
2, I'd go for Fafita.
Yeah.
Number 1, I would probably go with Tino.
Tino. All right, well, I'll go number 3. I'll go with Pangai. Number 2, I'll go with Corey Thompson. I thought he was outstanding for the Titans tonight. And number 1, I'll go with David Fafita. Scored 2 tries against his former side. I know Pangai Jr. and him were having a bit of a scuffle, but I think it's all a bit of banter and a bit of just a bit of a physical battle between those two. Big man, but guys, that's going to wrap up the Friday Night Football review. I will review the Knights Warriors game probably tomorrow. I haven't seen enough of the game, but anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up the review. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go ahead, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We're going to go to this pub here, the Diamonds Tavern here at, what's it called, Varsity Lakes? Varsity Lakes. So we're going to go and play the pokies for an hour or two and then head home. We get home at probably 2 a.m. in the morning, and I might stay up all night and watch the Warriors Knights game and review that. But anyway, guys, it was a good night. Unlucky for the Broncos, but as always, guys, fuck the Gold Coast Titans, and there'll be a vlog coming out in the coming days. So see you guys later. Unlucky Brisbane, fuck the Titans. See you, bye.